Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this week's Countdown to Whirl. Right now, not a whole lot of progress this week because I had a lot of stuff getting done for the April Fool's episode tonight. So, yeah, I had a little bit of a thing here going on with the editor. He was a little bit shocked that I'm using his old OC model, but honestly, I can't have any time to make a new one. I asked him if he wanted to send me poses. He's got over 1,000. I like his new model, but it's whatever. That being said, let's begin tonight. Happy April Fool's Happy April Easters.
The National Weather Service in space has issued a tornado watch for planet Earth until we decide whether this is happening or not. At this time, a determination as to whether a tornado was spotted along a line extending from left to right moving at breakneck speed is still being made. As for whether it can produce damaging winds, it's a tornado. We wouldn't be doing an EAS alert if the winds weren't damaging. Anyway, for your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building, get inside a sturdy structure, and stay away from windows. That is all. We'll let you know if some other emergency happens. Pretty sure everything will be okay.
Hello!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another nerdy episode of Another Nerdy Talk Show where we talk nerd. Nerd.
Have you heard the nerd is the word?
Well, I nerd.
Yeah.
No, nerd's the word. Well, I nerds.
Nerd.
Hold, hold the fucking phone here. Cruiser.
It's a guitar, not a phone.
Cruiser.
Yes.
The flying fuck are you doing here?
There is no answer for this question. Or there is no question to answer.
No, don't you
It's a
get
mystery.
no. Don't you dare get philosophical on me. You're not supposed to be here until halfway through. Get the fuck off my stream and come back when you're 30 minutes and you thought about what your instant life choices. His life choices that he looks like a young Kyle Gass.
I will take that.
Does he look like a young Kyle Gass? So it's...
He's got the poor guy has such an unfortunate last name for a fat dude.
Who cares? I don't care. I was listening to... I want to get back to that. By the way, happy Easter, everybody.
Yes, for he has risen.
Obi-Wan.
My guitar.
Yes. My dick. Here's the thing here.
No comment.
Here's the thing.
Wait, he's risen. Wait,
so-
Cruiser, he's risen.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I thought the Ghostbusters kept him in containment.
Oh my god. Anyway, so you want to know something really funny? I want to watch this with you guys so much, but you know the song, the Rankin Bass, the guys who made Santa Claus is Coming to Town?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so
that special.
no, it's you know what you're gonna say? You're gonna say about I'm gonna say, oh yeah, Peter, Here Comes Peter Cottontail, starring friggin' Casey Kasem as Peter Cottontail and Vincent Price as the villain, who's Iron Tail, who's he plays an evil rabbit who gets his tail run over by a skateboard, so he has like a mechanical iron tail on him, and he's voiced by Vincent Price, right? However, apparently, I learned that that's not the only Easter special they did. They did one that's called The Easter Bunny is Coming to Town. It's like a complete and total knockoff like thing of Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Yep.
Wasn't there also some other special called The American Rabbit?
I don't fucking know. The other one has Shaggy playing the Easter Bunny. What do you expect? So yeah, I want to find some time to watch that with you guys because last Christmas we watched a Cranberry Christmas, which is like an Ocean Spray Christmas special.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny. There's like a guy there who's like, anyway. So me and my girlfriend, we were watching Jack Black videos.
Okay.
Yeah, because Jack Black is amazing.
He is.
He's the best.
I have his autograph over there.
Oh yeah. So he did a cover of Time Warp from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, jeez.
And yes, he does all the him and Kyle Gass do all the wear all the costumes and they do it. And it's Jack Black. He's clearly having fun with how stupid it is. And one of my favorite I thought to myself, that would actually work if Jack Black played Meatloaf's character in Sing Hapatootie.
I can see that
I could
actually.
you could hear that. Say Hapatootie, rest my soul. Hapatootie, rest my soul.
I think it's pretty safe to say though they're never going to remake Rocky Horror Picture Show.
They will never. I would.
No,
Oh,
that
to
would
be
never happen.
oh, to be a fly on the wall of every fan's playing when they hear a remake of that. It's impossible to remake.
If they like to see that, we would have to see some sort of a shadow cast
Yeah,
of Rocky Horror with Jack Black doing Meatloaf's character.
indeed. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the stage.
God, that'd be good.
I heard the stage show was pretty. The live stage show was okay.
The shadow casts are my favorite. It's one of those. I don't care about the movie itself. I will fucking sit my ass down and watch
So
if it's a shadow cast.
yeah, that's my rule. Here's the thing, right? I've never seen that movie, but I refuse to do so unless it's a shadow cast.
Um,
Uh,
Cecil used to be one.
funny enough, my local one of the local theaters for Young Frankenstein is doing a shadow cast of that movie.
But Jablonski.
Yeah,
What about penis?
is that really the only thing you got in your mind, dude?
Yeah, all the penis. Who doesn't love a penis?
are they salted?
Sure. Caramel filled, maybe cream
they're
filled.
they're they're salty.
Are they boiled? Who doesn't love boiled peanut?
Want me to show you? Hold on, let me just stand up and I'll.
The following message is being issued at the request of Mr. Boss Person of Webland. We are getting reports that aliens have landed as part of an invading force from the planet Mars. In response to this, we have deployed an army of indestructible military robots to deal with the situation. Please keep in mind we are not using AI. For your safety, do not stop watching the stream. Do not turn off your computer. And do not go outside. We will give you any updates as they come along. Oh yeah, for your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Get inside a sturdy structure and stay away from windows. We now return you to your regular programming.
And there you go.
No, that was actually impressive.
It really was. I know. We've touched dicks before. Anyway, Emma. So like, what was I gonna
I've
say?
seen bigger.
Yeah, right. Anyway, so here's something that was really interesting. So I was in the utilidors today, right? And on it
Yeah.
was an empty pallet. By the way, we have no news tonight because nothing really happened. That or comicbook.com has been slacking me off on emails, and I've just been too lazy because I'm busy doing stuff. But so there was an empty pallet, right? There was no
Mhm.
next to it was a bunch of boxes that said Lay's, but except this one pallet was just empty next to it. And on it was a sign, a small cardboard sign, written on it in Sharpie, "Little Doritos."
Little Doritos.
Little Doritos.
Little Dorito.
I'm like, isn't that like a rapper name, Little Doritos?
Well, I mean, It sounds like one.
He comes up and goes like, "Yeah, it's me, little Doritos." Little Doritos.
And coming back from Japan.
He's not in Japan anymore.
I said coming back from Japan.
Oh, Kuma, welcome back. Welcome back to the States.
Ew.
How was
Yeah,
Japan? How was Japan, man? Oh yeah, by the way,
it
for
was
those of you who don't
fun.
know, he went to Japan. He had a lot of fun.
It was fun. Yeah, it was fun. I want to go back, but I'll probably go back with like a smaller group though.
Yeah, I want to go to Japan so badly.
I had a lot of fun just walking around,
Yeah,
just doing my own thing. It was fun.
Yeah.
I would love to go back. I would love to go to Japan.
I don't
Bruce went to Japan and he wants to go back soon as well. Like one of the things he did was one of his priorities when he went to Japan was he wanted to take a picture of every single vending machine there
Mhm.
because he knew how because they were reportedly the best.
How'd you handle the plane ride though? Because that's got to be long.
I mean,
Slept
I
through probably most of it, probably.
I mean, if you can, you can. But I mean, I'm okay with flying, and yeah, I mean, it's just sitting for a long ass time. I can already do that. So
Did
How
you
I
long?
just there, I think it was 13 hours to get there, or it was either 12 or 13 hours getting there,
did you
and then on the way back, it was like 10 hours, I believe.
did you transfer?
Yeah, yeah, you can't just get a
Uh,
flight there.
that sucks. Where did you fly to?
The first part it took me to Canada, to Montreal, and then from there to Japan, and then on the way back, I stopped in Dallas. And
Dallas?
that was just
Okay.
yeah, and that was just boring.
Yeah, I know.
Just boring Dallas.
I've heard everything about Texas is really boring. Jablonski, is Texas boring?
East Texas, no, there's a lot of stuff there. I can't say the same for West Texas though.
Well, that's the thing. Like a little bit of heads up, people. I'm designing the wedding website for him, and me and Annette are like, we're on our computer every Tuesday designing a website for him, and like, okay, so we have to find some good stuff in Texas. There's the Dr. Pepper Museum, and
No, there's quite a bit to
so
do. It's the area that I'm in, a little bit lacking. A lot of the really big fun stuff is like Dallas,
oh my
Houston,
God,
Austin, San
I
Antonio.
want I want to go to that Dr. Pepper Museum, and I want to go there wearing a Mr. Pibb shirt.
I don't think anyone would want to kill you over there, over that.
And I just want to be smiling the entire time, like,
Though probably by the time that the wedding rolls around, it'd be too hot to try a hot Dr. Pepper. But I might just say fuck it
I'm a
and
hot
drink one
Dr. Pepper,
anyway.
thank you very much. I'm a pepper. You're a
Did you
pepper.
ever have the hot Pepsi?
Yeah,
That actually wasn't bad, to be honest.
it's not it's
Yeah,
not bad, but at the same time,
Cruiser. I think Brad
there's something
Jones.
about the hot Dr. Pepper that's
I
like
think
amazing.
Brad Jones did it on Brad Tries, and I think he summed the problem with it up very well. Ah, yes, when I'm hot, sweaty on a scorching summer day, I need to open a nice glass of Dr. Pep. I'm sorry, Pepsi Fire. That'll refresh me. Oh my God, I'm sorry. But no, let's talk.
Uh,
But no, hold on. We got a caller coming in named Royal the Wolf. Royal the Wolf. Who the frick is that? Is he
Is he
royal?
a furry?
What?
Is he a furry?
I guess so. I don't know. We'll ask him. I'll ask him if he's ready. But like, but no.
quick, someone give me a broom.
What?
Someone get me a broom.
After you've scrubbed all the floors in
Cruiser asked
Hyrule,
me if it was
then
a
you'll get a
furry.
broom.
Cruiser was asking if it was a furry. I gotta get the broom.
What? I don't get it. Is that a thing?
Or
What do you
just
do
me
whenever
being
you
a
see
prick.
like a rodent in your house? You always get the broom and try to swat it out
Why are you doing that?
because nobody wants a mouse in their house.
You're a mouse.
You work for a mouse.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Yeah.
pretty. Oh my God. I forgot which stand-up comedian did this. He was doing a Disney bit, right? I think this was like years ago. He's like, everybody looks at Mickey Mouse as the official mascot of Disney World and all the symbolic things of greed and shit like that. Meanwhile, I'm not the person that thinks that way. Like to think Mickey Mouse is like, holy crap, please leave me alone. I'm just a guy. I'm just a mascot. Come on, I have a wife and kids. It's actually kind of funny because like you look at there's voice actors for the Disney characters, right?
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
it's funny because like they could easily go into the park and no one would recognize them.
It's one of the more interesting things with voice actors. But but speaking of voice actors, one of my favorite stories that involves voice actors. I was trying to convince my friend Darian to come with me to the UltraCon down in West Palm. Now my friend Darian is black. This is going to come into play.
Oh,
So,
good.
but don't worry, it's not going where you think.
I hope
But he's
not.
flipping through the guests and he's seeing who's going to be there, and he stops on Kevin Clash, the voice of Elmo, and he goes, "Get what the the voice of Elmo's a black man." And that's when I did an Elmo impression, which I didn't know I could do. I went, and he goes, "That's a white voice."
So you know this guy? You know the voice of Elmo?
No, but I told him that story,
Oh, really?
and he loved.
Oh yeah,
I have never seen him crack up that.
oh yeah, I like that. How you like look at characters and you're like, holy crap, he was voiced by a woman, he was voiced by a black guy, he was voiced by like someone Native American. What the fuck? I don't know.
What's even better, speaking of that, is that 2 days later, I'm back at work. I see him. I tell him what happened. He is just having a big chuckle too.
Yeah.
And then I said, "Dude, right after that, I was just waiting for you to say, next thing you're gonna tell me, Bart Simpson's played by a woman."
Oh no, he's not played. Well, yeah, she is, but even worse, she's played by a Scientologist.
I don't care about that, but just again, he didn't realize that you know the people who voice these characters, and that's when we started falling down this rabbit hole of who voices who for all these cartoons. And he's like, "Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me!"
It's like that one
Yeah.
episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force where the inflatable Hitler is learning like who's Jewish and who's not.
Adam Sandler, the Beastie Boys, Ben Stiller, all Jewish,
I didn't even know the
but
Beastie
I
Boy.
love the butterfly.
Yep, you know you hate Hitler more when he likes the Water Boy. Oh my God. Anyway, so let's talk about. I haven't heard. Let me bring him in here. Royal the Wolf. That's it there. Welcome, Royal the Wolf. You are on Ants.
Welcome, thanks for joining us.
Royal the Wolf. Here, boy.
We can't hear you.
Oh my God, he speaks. So, Cruiser has a question for you.
Yeah?
Are you a furry?
N- not really. The reason why I'm a wolf is because, well, for one, I'm love wolves. They're one of my favorite animals, and two, because I'm a top-notch fan of Power Rangers Wild Force.
Oh no, you said the two words that triggered Jablonski.
Thankfully, you pick a good season. Also, it still gives me an excuse. Cruiser, get the broom.
Yeah, okay.
No broom, no broom. So how's everyone doing? It's actually been like a couple years since I've been in the Shaded Scythe Studios chat.
I know. Where have you been, dude? I thought we
Yeah,
had something
well,
together.
things have been complicated in life. Like my during times my dad's been away overseas for the past 4.5 years, and just living life to the fullest. But luckily, my dad came back home for good back in November, so all is good now.
Was he
That's
serving
good.
over there?
My dad worked in the power plant business, and he worked at Abu Dhabi, Arabia.
Was Homer Simpson with him?
What?
Was Homer Simpson with him?
No, no.
Thank God.
Yeah, so my dad is fully at home now, so things have been good since been home, but yeah, lately he's been having a whole lot of back problems, but
Oh,
uh,
Beach.
Yeah, but him like literally just today after my family and I had Easter dinner at our house. My parents just packed up and they went straight to a appointment trip to Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
but no,
I thought Ohio didn't exist. It was a myth.
nope,
It's
it's
you stop the laws.
so yeah, my parents are over there right now, and they're only gonna be there for only one day, and my dad's gonna like do a little bit of surgery on his back, where people are gonna put like some kind of like what do you call it? It's like that chemical that people use in dentists, where they're
Novocaine?
like numb the mouth,
Yeah,
Novocaine.
no,
but yeah, but this one is gonna be in his spine
Oof.
where it would be a little like less painless, where it's like his back is normal, but he's gonna be a little bit stiff.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. I mean, I know what it's feeling like having that in the mouth.
Yeah, but I'm doing good now, and I'm finally back. And to be honest, I've been waiting for my chance to get back on this chat for a long time, trying to wait for my parents to finally leave the house and finally have the place for myself as a bachelor.
All right, man. All right, Bachelor.
Yep. So
okay, I agree.
If you're gonna have a party, people, everybody, I want you to immediately message one Royal the Wolf so that we can have a party at his place. He has a pool. He tells good knock knock jokes, and he also has Ben Stiller on standby.
well, trust me, there are a few things some of those things I do wish I had, but all I got is just a bunch of landscape in my backyard, one hot tub, and the only people that are crashing my house right now are my two puppies.
By that he means women.
No, no, Cocker Spaniel dogs.
By
No,
that
no,
he means
no.
women.
Now, to give a little bit of context here, Wolf, back in like the 90s of WWE, they would refer to breasts as puppies. So that's
Really? I was just
Oh,
making a joke.
that
oh.
that's actually true. Jeff Jarrett would the wrestler, he would have his woman companion, his manager, I guess that's what they call the character, and
His
she
mangina.
was
What?
stacked, and they refer to her as the puppies.
But
And get this. He did put Ben Stiller in a figure four lock.
oh my god.
Do you Cruiser? Do you think whenever she went topless, they'd play "Who Let the Dogs Out"?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Bravo,
Anyway,
bravo.
Royal the Wolf, thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you're still watching that the April Fool's special. I hope you're having a good time, and I hope you have a happy Easter.
Thank you. Have a happy Easter, fellas.
Thank you.
Happy.
I could try.
Okay, so I got a question here. It's been a good night so far, but I want to say that wrong camera. I want to say that Kuma, I want to hear more about your trip to the land of the rising sun.
Like what?
Well, first of all, one of the things I liked seeing was your experience seeing the Gundam, first of all. Um,
Fucking hell, you would start there.
so it's funny because I
Yeah.
showed that video to Cruiser and he's like, "Nah, that's not real."
Yeah, I thought it wasn't real at first.
Yeah, it's a 1-to-1 scale.
Yeah.
Was a 1-to-1 scale.
I told him the same thing. He still didn't believe me. I got Robert Adams to say it, and he still didn't believe me. So now Kuma's seen it. He has video of it. What was it like seeing that thing in person?
It was pretty cool. Just, I mean, it was just a moving statue, pretty much. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not a big, again, I'm not like a big Gundam fan or anything. I only went because, like, this was gonna be moved or they were gonna take it
They're
off
getting
for a
rid of
while.
it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna replace it with anything new
There
or
are
bring it back or
rumors.
something like that. Yeah, there's only been rumors of what they're gonna do with it, but yeah. So this month was apparently the last month for it, so I just figured that'd be cool to see it at least once. So yeah, after
Ooh.
that, yeah, I do. Yeah, I like I said, I'm not that big of a fan of Gundam. Like I kind of only like the Chibi Gundam series that they did
Oh,
a long
the
time
ST
ago.
Gundam. ST Gundam.
Yeah.
I think it was that, yeah.
I used to collect those figures.
And
Zapper
the
Zacky.
best I got close to like caring about like mechs and everything, I guess, was Zoids, I think it was called.
Yeah, I remember watching that.
Wait.
Yeah, that was like the closest I got to like caring about like mech stuff because I didn't really get into Gundam or like mechs that much. Like I thought they were cool and everything, but yeah, not really like something I got
Oh, really?
big into. Yeah.
What did you do? Where did you go exactly at Japan?
I forgot the area that we were mainly in where we were staying at because we were staying at an Airbnb, so that was pretty cool
Oh, nice.
with the place we were at because it was almost a traditional Japanese style home, but not like fully.
Oh,
But it
yeah.
was still pretty nice and everything. The area we were in was like not too small. We weren't in a city area, but more like rural, I would say.
Like a regular urban area kind of deal.
Yeah,
Nice.
because yeah, it wasn't really a city or anything, so it felt nice walking around there and not being like bombarded with like anything of the city noises or anything like that. So that was pretty cool. Because
Oh, yeah.
every morning I actually woke up either around or before 6 and like just took a shower, got dressed, and went for a walk, which
Nice.
was really fun.
The locals nice.
Yeah, as long as you're not being an asshole and being rude to anybody, yeah, they're pretty okay.
Yeah, I've heard nothing ever. That's why I've heard a lot of Japan. Like the locals are very nice to the people, the others there.
Yeah, like because
Like
as long as you're polite in asking them something and not just like rudely being like, excuse, like just where's this place? As long as you're like saying excuse me and everything, like they're happy to help.
Oh yeah, of
yeah,
course.
like they don't mind if you get like a few things wrong about their culture because they understand that you're a tourist.
Oh, yeah, it just depends on the thing because I was mainly asking for help on directions and how to do things. That was
Oh,
pretty much it.
oh.
Yeah, that was pretty cool because I had an old man help me get a ticket because I needed to go to a main station to get a Suica card, which is a card that allows me to just use the bus or I mean to use a train easier.
That was like a quick pass kind of
And
deal.
yeah, and it was pretty fun because like he looked like the typical old man that probably has to ask his grandkids for help with electronic shit. So because when I came up to and politely showed him my phone of asking like I need help using the ticket machine. Can you help me get to this place? And he just has this like smug smirk about him, and just like going, yeah, that's easy. I can easily do that. And which, yeah, he just showed like he just went deep, and it goes 2,000 yen. I was like, oh, sweet,
Nice.
that's it. Yeah,
Yeah, I
well,
mean, I can imagine a lot of like some people do that because like it was. What did you say you took train or bus? Was it,
um,
I'm gonna guess
you
train.
can you can do both, but I mainly did train and taxis.
Oh yeah, I can imagine they get because I heard a lot of people in Japan get around with that kind of transportation a lot.
Yeah, the train you really have to try and figure out and plan like beforehand and everything, or at least know where you're getting off and on at. With the taxi, all you're really doing is just waiting for the place and or waiting for the car and then just heading straight there.
Yeah. But yeah, the place looks amazing. Like, how was the food?
Oh, I loved it.
The food,
I when going by yourself or like when going on your own and everything like that, don't bother with any of our brand stuff there. Like cool if you want to go to McDonald's to try whatever unique sandwich they have there.
oh
Cool to
yeah.
do that, I guess. But you don't really have to go like, oh hey, I'm gonna go to the Subway that's here, or hey, there's KFC right there, and it's like you have all these other like better places as well too, because like they're mostly sticking to whatever restaurant ingredients and however they do it at those restaurants specifically.
Yeah.
So you go to KFC, it literally tastes just like KFC, just like as soggy and spice, like full of spice, however they are half the time. But that's pretty much it. Like, if you really want to go there and experience their food,
But don't they have?
experience their food.
But don't they actually have like special Japanese McDonald's items?
Well, again, like I said, go there if you want the unique thing, but don't just go there and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to McDonald's to get a Big Mac, and it's like,
Yeah,
why? Like,
Big Mac.
yeah, but like if you're right here saying like, oh, I'm gonna go to McDonald's and try their unique matcha sweet tea or whatever style sandwich they have only in Japan, like that I'm okay with. But if you're just right here going, oh, I'm gonna go get some chicken nuggets,
Oh my
why?
god.
Like we could just go to 7-Eleven and go get the nuggets in the bag and heat them up and whatever. Like, you don't need to go to fucking McDonald's and
Yeah,
shit like
the
that.
7-Elevens over there are, from what I've seen, amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're really good. They're really
real-
good. Like, they're good if you want to just get like a convenient thing to eat or drink. Like, it's
Nice.
pretty cool over there because they will ask you, would you like your, like, say you go ahead and get a something that typically needs to be heated up in a microwave or something. If you get something like that, they will politely ask you, would you like this heated up? And if you catch it and everything, you could be like, oh yeah, yeah. Because they'll ask you, would you like a bag? Would you like this heated? Depending on the stuff you get. And yeah, if you ask them politely, yes, I like this heated up, they will go in the back and heat it up for you depending on whatever item it is and everything.
Really
And it
cool.
tastes amazing.
That's really cool. I really want to go.
Yeah, they're
Oh.
very polite over there. They're very polite versus how it came back over here. Because during the customs or like going through the TSA and all like that, over in Japan, they're polite and courteous on doing things. Because I forgot some trash inside one of my shirts. I was like, oh, excuse me, I forgot that I had some trash in here, and one just politely just takes it, says, oh, thank you, and they just walk. I assume throw it away. I come back over here in America and going through the thing, and I'm right there going like, ah, shit, because like I had just gotten some stuff to drink and put trash into my pocket, so I'm right there going, fuck. I'm just seeing this guy just right there on the like a fucking like panel or like just a little border, like a little border wall, whatever, just watching people go through and everything. I was just like, oh, excuse me, I had some trash in my pocket and everything. And the guy literally goes, what do you want me to do about it? I was like, if I wasn't really
Americans, we're dicks.
if I really wasn't so concerned about wanting to like get out of here and like, because my flight was fucking delayed. Like my flight here, my flight in Dallas was delayed like 5 times. So then whenever I got here in America or got to Miami and like trying to give the guy this piece of paper or whatever shit, and he goes like, what do you want me to do about it? I'm right going, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Americans don't give a shit or don't really bother to being polite for anything unless it benefits them.
Yeah, it's a culture shock.
Culture shock.
No, yeah. Oh no. Well. Again, it's because again, this guy was just leaning on the
wall.
Like leaning on the wall or whatever, like just the little fence.
He's like standing there's like, you got legs, don't you?
But like I'm about to go in through the little like scanning thing that they have to.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to go through that and everything, and it just, so I was right there going like, trying to hand him the garbage or whatever, and goes like, what do you want me to do about it? If I wasn't so concerned on wanting to get out of there, I was gonna be like, I don't know, to do your job at least, because you're not doing shit. You're just literally watching people doing nothing. The guy behind the table is at least giving out orders on taking our shit out. You're just here. Like, this is just stuff I wanted to say, but I'm right here just like, I'm so fucking tired. I want to get out of here.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Like, it's amazing. Like,
oh, and also the biggest culture shock of all over there is the fact that, little kids can just walk around at the age of 6 to maybe 10 years old. They can just, walk around the whole city by themselves or with a friend, but, I don't know what difference that's going to make. It's still two little kids that are just walking around by themselves on the streets.
Yikes! I didn't know about
Because,
that.
because, oh no, yeah, because like they're kind of so independent and shit like that. Like getting on the train and everything to go wherever I needed to go, and I would see little kids get on it as well too, like from the same stop I got off on, and they're just sitting on the seats, and my stop comes. I'm right here going, okay, this is where I get off. I would see that, okay, these kids are still on the train going further than me. What the hell?
I kind of find it funny
I'm just,
because I'm sorry. Go on.
no, yeah, I'm just right here going like, what the hell of just. I don't know who in America would allow that to be like, yeah, I'm allowing my 7 or 6-year-old kid to go from New York all the way to Florida or something like that. Like that
Yeah.
to me, that just seems like the slight distance, because like how we do distance and time on ourselves, like, oh geez, like it would take us 8 hours to get from here to get from Florida to New York. I don't know specifically if it would, but yeah, that's how we would kind of measure time. If there was a way to shorten that distance, do you know how many times I would probably go to New York? Like if it said like, oh yeah, you get from Florida to New York in 2 hours, I'd probably be like, I will go to New York for a bit and then come back later for something.
Yeah.
Over there, that's basically how it is. Like just shorten the times of like where you want to go in places.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like if it was literally like trains to get us from faster places here in America, I would do that way more than driving, because we're just so distance out and everything, so it takes us longer to get to places. Over there, where it says like, oh yeah.
The National Weather Service has issued a heavy storm warning for the Domino City area. A few moments ago, it was reported that the infamous magic card, Heavy Storm, was played in a tag team duel monsters card game on a skyscraper at around 8:25 p.m. We've gotten reports of no injuries, however there's still a risk of being sent to the Shadow Realm. Is that what the kids are calling it now? Huh. Well, anyway, things should be okay so long as you don't have any spell or trap cards on the field. Honestly, I think this probably never would have happened if they put that card on the same banned list here as that smiling greedy pot. The National Weather Service has also recommended that you move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building, get inside a sturdy structure, and/or stay away from windows for your protection. We now return to our regular program.
Every area in Europe that's like they only know like the places that are most likely to be nuked.
I guess.
I guess so, but like one of the things that's interesting.
Well, I just meant in media because like they have
Yeah,
a
of
lot of
course.
social media and shit like
Yeah,
that.
of course. I mean, one of the things wait, were you there during the Sakura Blossom season?
Yeah, but
Oh man.
the thing with that though is that you were saying that due to some of the climate change and everything,
Yeah.
that they kind of are blooming a bit earlier.
Oh dang.
So at the time that we arrived, that would be kind of peak season for them, because I think they were still blooming in certain areas, because there were some sakura trees that like I saw that were either fully bloomed or didn't have like all of their didn't have all of them blooming.
Nice. I mean, back in Philadelphia, we had these neighbors, and they had a full-on cherry blossom tree next door, and the petals would go all over the place. Back then, as a kid, I'm like, this is a fucking pain in the ass. And now as an adult, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm too jealous. I had a sakura blossom tree next door. But like,
Yeah, I mean,
they're beautiful.
those are nice to see and everything, but I'm also right here going like I've seen them several times. I've
Mm.
seen them in I've seen them in DC. I've seen them in Florida. I've seen them in Tallahassee. I've seen them at the Murakami Museum here in Florida. Like
I need to go to that still. Murakami Museum.
it's not that I don't find them interesting or anything. It's just that, I've seen them so many times, like for me specifically.
Oh
Like
yeah, of course.
if I go somewhere and it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna go see the cherry blossoms, I'm gonna go like, yay! I get to see cherry blossoms for the sixth time.
Exactly.
They look the
'Cause I was
same,
gonna
and
say the one
we're
thing
just gonna be looking at it from a different tree.
yeah, because that was the thing in like Japan when you were talking about McDonald's earlier. I was gonna ask like, wait, are they doing the cherry blossom season stuff there as well? Nice.
No, again, like I said, you can go for the unique stuff if you want.
Yeah, but I know I was asking if that's if they were doing it.
I guess so. Again, I didn't really care for it. Like,
Okay, that's fine.
no, yeah, like that's all I'm just saying. Like, yes, that stuff is there if you want to go do it or anything. Like,
Yeah, I don't know if
but
we
yeah,
had.
I just say do the more unique thing over there. Don't just go to just be like, I'm getting a Big Mac.
Yeah, sadly, that would probably be most likely what Cruiser would.
Guys, their Big Mac tastes different from ours at home? No fucking duh.
Yeah,
Sadly
because
for a fact, that's most likely what Cruiser would be doing if he went to Japan. He'd just be having as much American food as possible.
Because like whenever I was trying, they do have different drinks that with our brand
Oh
as
yeah,
well
it's
too.
so.
Because I tried this one, and there's a picture of it that I took called Pepsi Refresh Energy or
I think I've heard of that before.
Refresh. It was nothing but just straight up our Pepsi plus like 50% more or like a little bit more syrup added because this thing just tasted so fucking sweet. Like how normal Pepsi tastes to us in America. I was right there going like, wow, this actually tastes like normal Pepsi to me.
Oh
Then
yeah.
as I kept drinking, I'm rather going like, hmm, this has a lot of fucking sugar. This has a lot of sugar.
Yeah,
And as I kept drinking and drinking, I'm rather going like, yeah. This was I feel awake.
I have
Well,
one of
let me
those.
find my
I
phone.
remember actually having one of those imported here. It was like Pepsi caramel, and
Nope.
I had that, and I'm like, if I were to give this to the concert cruiser, I'm pretty sure I'd be arrested for murder.
or at the very least homicide.
Cruiser, can you get arrested for serving a diabetic person a like a high end sugar drink and killing them?
If you do it beforehand.
No, but if you inject sugar into his insulin, yes.
Congratulations, I now know how to kill you. Anyway, said live on air, everybody. Anyway, like but I'm glad you had a good time. It looks like a lot of fun. I'm looking at your plane pictures right now. I didn't get to see these yet. Oh,
Trying to find my phone.
oh my god, the in-flight
Yeah,
meal.
I would be. I yes, I would try to experience like different foods from over there and all that. Part of me kind of wants to be that one dick and just goes, oh, just goes, sweet tea for just to drink.
Jablonski,
I
you
mean,
here's
the idea of sweet tea isn't like that foreign to them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like it's still just sweet tea. Like again, it's just sugar added with tea. The only thing with them is just that I guess it's because we specifically use black tea mostly. Like
oh,
Yeah.
for yeah, I like that's the usual shock to it because most like sugary teas that they have is usually like yeah, like fruit teas or milk teas basically.
fruities. I think I got a good steady thing for you. I got a thing for you, and that's this week's episode issue of Cover is the Book. Here's our book for the day. For the day, everybody. Here, I give you back to Covers the Book. This is when we look at a book and we decide what the plot's about. Tonight we got this Fox 8. Oh
Sounds
A
man.
like a
story. It just says Fox 8, a story.
didn't see
It's
the
a
one in the
TV
middle.
station. That's
So
what it is. It's a TV station.
what we're looking at here is a story about World War III. This is definitely about World War III. We see what we got here. The nukes have fallen from the sky, and this is the remains of the one of 8 foxes. The other 7 are trying to figure out who dropped the nuke on fox number 8.
That's
Who's
that's a
apparently.
shitty ass nuke. Then that's a shitty ass nuke.
Well, you see, in the
Well,
future, no. The future nukes are like the equivalent of like handgun pistols, those where they're like not where they're damaging, but not as damaging as like a super bomb.
We're in World War, so we're suddenly in the future, huh?
Yeah, we're in World War. Did I say World War III? I meant World War 7.
You said you just said we're in the World War, and now we're in the future. So I'm right
Yeah,
here going like, which war?
World War 7. Okay, Mr. Genius, if you don't think so, what is this movie? What is this book about? Look at this cover. What is it about?
how there are no atheists in a foxhole.
I was gonna say, are we taking turns on this or
Yeah,
what?
yeah. We'll take turns. That was me. You go next.
Who?
You, Kuma.
Okay. Uh, no, this is a supernatural story.
A supernatural story. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is So obviously, from being from Japan, do you not know of the fox spirits, the fox trickster spirits, motherfucker? The fox all tell stories by the power of their tails. Okay, this is obviously about a fox who is not allowed to have more than one tail.
Oh, really? What does the 8
So
mean?
instead, he lives 8 lives.
That's your answer there. You just get back from. Did you learn this from the Japanese people and people like personally or like what?
No, I just knew about the whole fox spirits.
Okay, Jablonski.
And it says a story, so it's obviously a story about foxes.
Okay, you got me on that one. It is a story about foxes, or at least fox number 8. What do you think happened to fox? In that case, tell me what happened to fox numbers 1 through 7.
Those were its previous lives. This is the story about how it came up to its 8th life.
Okay, fine. Okay, Jablonski, what is this book about?
It's about a team of foxes learning how to ice skate, and the 8th fox is trying to perform the perfect figure 8.
Really? Where did you get ice skating from?
He tries so hard because he's trying to overcome his drug addicted past
Really? Because it looks like
and his alcoholism.
it looks like he's trying to get to overcome his tiny hands. He's like, oh, I got tiny hands. Wait. What if
And
that?
right after his lowest point, he decides to, I have had enough. I am going to rise as the best ice skating fox in the world. I am going to perform the perfect figure 8.
Something I just realized. What if that thing is not that's not his head and that's just his mouth? That little thing on the bottom is not his paw. It's just his mouth, like his lower jaw. Okay.
And when they ask, what does the fox say? The fox will say, if I can do it, you can do it.
Damn it, he's
And then it has a seizure and dies.
Okay.
The drug
Cruiser.
caught up with him over at that specific moment, and he just dies.
Okay. Cruiser. What is this the Fox 8 about?
He was a reject from Beastars. He didn't make the cut for the anime. So he went off to join the military and he started digging foxholes and says there's no atheists down here. For that is what the fox says. Now I'm going to go be Baby Metal's mascot, the Fox God. Only on Fox 8, Orlando.
Oh, Chris, did you check out that?
Which believable thing do you guys think it was? Let us know in the comments below. George Sanders.
Colonel Sanders' brother, okay?
You see,
Chris,
You see,
check
Colonel
out any
Sanders
of the
made
recommendations I gave
Kentucky
you?
Fried Chicken. Have you ever heard of George Sanders friggin' Iowa fried fox?
Let me hear Jablonski, guys. What was that up?
Did you check out any of the suggestions I gave you?
Send them to me again so I can check them out after the stream.
All right.
Anyway, so Yeah, I'm looking at the pictures you took at the Pokemon Center. It was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true? I don't know if you caught this, but I heard that there are stands that that are like full of plushies, right? Um, some of the plushies in there are Dittos, from what I've heard.
Yeah,
Bruce said he saw a couple. Did you see a couple Dittos in there?
I wasn't specifically looking at all the plushes or anything, but I remember seeing like a few.
Nice.
I don't know if they were like hidden, but I did see like some like
Were the
together.
like
Like they weren't like they depending on whichever one you go to, because there are more than one Pokemon Center, so
oh man.
Yeah.
they're usually either very crowded or just like very not so crowded, but like they're still crowded.
Oh yeah.
I did go past like a area where I think all they were doing were people were just kind of putting the Ditto plushies together. Because I saw like a bunch of them together. I was thinking like I thought these guys were supposed to be kind of hidden, but they were like just in a row, or well, not like in a row, but like on a wall. Just so yeah, I didn't know if they were supposed to be hidden or anything. But yeah, I guess people were just ready to go like, oh, a Ditto plushie. I'm gonna put it over here,
I can
and then
imagine that they should do that. They just
I
get
guess people are yeah. Then I guess like people were just like, oh, a Ditto plushie. I'll put it over here with the other Ditto plushies.
He's
you know
telling me that when you use the ATMs there, it plays that little ditty when you heal your Pokemon.
I don't no, I didn't go to an ATM there. I only like the only like American ATM, or like the only place that did like an American Visa was the 7-Elevens. Which actually, funny enough, they do have a little chime whenever you're doing your PIN number. Like it will do like ding 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 ding, like whatever, like whichever pin you're pressing and all like that.
Japan, why do you gotta be so charming?
And then spending a lot of money, a
Oh,
lot of money.
oh my gosh. Did you bring
Yeah,
anything
because
back?
I even wasted money playing the crane machines.
Oh, have you seen Jane Animation's most recent video about going to Japan?
No, I didn't.
Ah, no.
Oh my god. It, she went down a spiral because of like one like this little teddy bear anime looking character. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. But she apparently got kicked out of a gachapon place
Why?
Nice.
Why so? Was she like just broke or?
because she spent so much money
Yep.
in getting so many of them.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Yeah, I got this from the Nintendo shop. It's for the Switch.
Oh, nice. Those are, I've
Nice.
seen those before. Those
That
are
is cool.
How do you go through a whole process of getting these motherfuckers?
Why?
Because you got to be part of the Nintendo store. You got to have a Nintendo store membership. It has to be an active one, and you got to show it to the clerks and everything.
nice. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
this was like altogether. This was like 6,000 something yen.
Sick, man.
That's like $50.
Will they work on it? Will
Oh.
they work on an American Switch or
Yeah, I tried.
nice? Oh, did you do that? Did you do that thing where you can get Famicom games on your Switch?
No,
Oh,
I
I'll
mean,
teach. You want me to teach
I
you how?
think you can't like. Well, I don't really play Famicom games or anything, so I
Yeah,
didn't really bother.
so I was gonna say like
Oh, yeah,
if
I
you make
also I got
ooh,
this from a thrift shop over there. So, but like I'm just gonna kind of tear it up a bit and like redesign it.
there's your Galaxy's Edge bag right there. Nice.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because like if you want to get Famicom or Super Famicom games on there, you just got to make a new account and say you're from Japan, and then you'll be able to download it all for free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
which
no,
is
yeah, I got these
oh my
from the
God.
Nintendo store. It was pretty fun.
Does one of them have the microphone?
It says mic on it,
Oh, I was gonna say you could probably do the Legend of Zelda the trick with the Pole's voice.
but like if you notice, it doesn't have like how the Joy Cons has the like actual joystick kind of one.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I'm playing Pokemon with these, I'm holding. I have to hold. I have to hold down the B button to run again.
That's
But
so
yeah, here
cool.
I'll put it on.
That's so cool. Yeah, let me just put you on. I'm gonna put you on full screen right now to do it. Hold on. Let me just put you on the full screen so everybody can see it with your beautiful OLD screen. There it is.
Yep, this is the
A Story of a Girl.
this
Nice.
is the Switch OLED.
OLED.
OLED,
they're
OLED, OLED, OLED.
Oh, they're
Oh,
huge, man.
oh yeah, these
They're
are.
like the exact size of the original remotes. Nice.
Mm,
Shit,
Oh
I
my
need to get
God.
those for my hands.
That looks so cool, man.
I have big fucking hands, so that might actually do me some good.
yeah, right. Like
Oh my God. It looks kind of crazy because like they don't have the camera button or anything like that or like the home button, do they? Or
they have like they have a start and select button, but oh yeah, and then here they got the volume button right here as well too.
Oh, nice. That is so cool, man. Did you get anything
Yeah, yeah.
else or like
Uh, yeah, I kept for myself. The Switch stuff, the bag. You got some Pokemon stickers,
Nice.
a
this guy's
CBD pamphlet,
this guy's fucking living it.
A what pamphlet?
a CBD pamphlet. Oh,
Oh,
Sibbly
okay.
blah, 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 blah. Oh, there you go.
yeah, Chilaxy.
Chillaxy,
Uh,
man. Is that what the
So
taxi was?
No. This was the dispensary.
Oh, I see.
yeah, is Japanese weed any different from American?
I mean, I don't know. I didn't have any.
Mm.
Probably
It's
wouldn't typically get.
CBD. It's not. It's not like weed. Weed.
yeah, no. CBD is part of the plant, but it's not the
And then
part of the plant that gets you high.
yeah.
Mhm.
So it's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, apparently.
And I got
Yeah, it has its uses.
yeah. It's only like if you're trying to relax your body.
Oh yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I got this and kept it because it looked cool. It's a Arcanine.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, it says Pocket Monsters. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if it's just like a genuine cup or just sake cup. I don't
Looks like a sake cup.
forget. And then just some stickers.
Cool, man. I'm glad you had a fun time.
Yeah, the next time I go, I'll probably do more stuff. But like,
Nice.
all I wanted to do this time was just explore. The people that I traveled with, they wanted to go to cafes, which is nice and everything. But I like. So the thing with those cafes is like you have the choice of either going to a big cafe or a petite cafe.
Oh,
The only thing that's kind of different is if you want to get food in the style of whatever theme cafe you're going to,
yeah.
which is nice and everything. Like if you want to experience it, that's cool. But nah, I'm okay. I'm okay like getting the food from like a different place than having like a themed or something like that. Like the petite cafes only have like little pastries or little desserts
Yeah.
from the same place, but not like the big food items.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so cool to go to the cafes if you want, just to experience those and say you went to them, but I don't want to be constantly going to all of them, really.
Oh yeah, I understand there. What do you think, Jablonski? When you get married, your honeymoon in Japan, you, me, Sarah, your fiance, say Bruce and Jasmine, we all hit Japan.
Oh, you mean the Japan Pavilion over at Epcot?
No.
Sure.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're doing the fucking. Oh my God,
Yeah,
I'm
we're
going to
doing.
By the way, I'm going to Galaxy's Edge like in May just for funsies to try out my new cosplay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm thinking
I
about.
still need to join a few. I still need to join a few Disney bounding groups, so that way I
I'm
can get
actually.
advice.
Yeah, apparently I joined the custom droid makers because they have like meetups there with all their custom droids. I might need your help on that, Jablonski, seeing how you can make my R2 unit look awesome.
If you can find me the PDF file, the STL files for them.
Sure, there's gotta be some free market stuff out there. Heck, I'm actually thinking of doing a meetup in September for let me and some cast members. We're gonna bring like 3 people for food and wine. So yeah, maybe I can.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll bring you. Yeah, Kuma, I'll bring you, Cruiser, and Cruiser, my girlfriend, because Cruiser has yet to experience food and wine.
I don't drink.
When does food and wine run until
Cruiser.
usually?
I was gonna say there's food though.
Yeah,
there's
there's food. Yeah, there's like foreign food from everywhere.
Evan,
And besides, we need to designate your driver.
that.
What is it,
when
Jablonski?
how long does that one usually run for?
Usually through
Usually
the
like a
fall.
month.
Like a
Yeah.
month, like usually through the fall. Starts in like the summer and then
Oh,
goes through the
okay.
fall. It's like the most popular event. Because I gotta take I want to take Kuma to the Rose and Crown. Get one of those dragons. Those dragon drinks, man, they're amazing. But that said, let's move on to our next segment of the night, and that will be Hooked on Harmonics.
What's going on, nation? This is the Concert Cruiser, and for this week on Hooked on Harmonics, we're going to look at these nuts. April Fools. Yes, we are actually going to be looking at the newest album from Ninja Sex Party, These Nuts. And yes, these nuts are signed. Anyway, this is actually their 11th studio album, as the intro says, but I don't really count the covers albums. They're good, don't get me wrong, but they're not originals. But anyway, the intro, of course, like all their other albums, starts with this little PSA, but you must answer this questionnaire. The question, do you like these nuts? Please enjoy the album. And then we start off with Get Ready to Get Ready. And the thing is, what's funny about that song is at the end, they keep saying, get ready to be ready to get ready. So get ready to be ready. It's like, how long is this going to go on for? But my favorite song off this album is Let's Save the Earth, because it sounds like a legit, like, hippie song mixed with like a little bit of Lion King texture. And then he finally says, "Yo, what we go? Once we save the planet, I got one question for you. Is your mom single? Is your mom free tonight?" I broke out laughing when I heard that because it's such a 180 from what you were expecting. You would think, with me being the metal guy, my favorite song would be death metal, the metal of death. The big joke is that it sounds like a Jimmy Buffett song, but this album still delivers the lulls, and they also just joined Patreon. So if you want to help Ninja Sex Party out, because I guess they had some issues with their merch company, I would then definitely sign up to join. This album is definitely worth checking out. You can stop by their store, see they still some more signed copies. So I would definitely say, check the first song to check out is "Let's Save the Earth," and see if you can get yourself some signed nuts. This is the Concert Cruiser signing off.
The following message is being issued at the request of the Center of Animal Control. At exactly 3:40 p.m. today, a horde of angry muskrats have escaped from the local zoo. The colony of rodents were last seen eating all the fruit to local Piggly Wigglies. God, that's an awkward name for a grocery store. I mean, really? Ugh. Authorities were able to apprehend the pack, but are now engaged in a firefight with them and are trying to prevent them from leaving the store. The Center for Animal Control has stated that anyone that purchased fruit at the local Piggly Wigglies should either throw them away or boil them before consuming. If you've already consumed any fruit, then please rush to the local hospital at once, as you might be dying from muskrat fever. Just look out for any muskrats when going there, as they are reported to be armed and dangerous. The Center for Animal Control has also recommended that you move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building, get inside a sturdy structure, and/or stay away from windows for your protection. We now return to our regular program.
I'd be open to trying squid ink pizza.
They also have instead of beef jerky, they have clam jerky.
Ooh, I like clams.
I bet you do.
Yes, I do. No, jokes aside, have you ever had a steamed clam, Cruiser?
No.
Cool. I'm gonna be cool. Next time you
Right.
go to Delaware, I know what you're eating.
Evan, though, it begs the question, since he hasn't had steamed clams, have you ever had a steamed ham?
Themed ham?
I don't
Yeah.
Don't think
I believe,
so.
What is that, like an
I believe
Albany?
it's a.
What is that, like an
I believe it's
expression?
a. I believe it's more of a pressed ham.
Is that like an expression, Jablonski?
You guys never had a steamed ham?
I have not. Is that like an expression or like something from a regional thing? They describe it as?
Yeah, it is. It is a regional thing.
Really, where?
Why do I have a feeling I have an idea where this is gonna go?
I think it's I think it's. Hold on, I'm trying to remember.
You're ruining this joke.
I know, right? It's a New York thing.
Really? Because
It's followed by
really,
the.
well,
It's
I'm from
followed by
Utica.
the. It's followed by the aurora borealis.
Aurora Borealis.
Yep.
It's only.
At this time of day, at this time of night.
Located within your kitchen, yes. What is that? What is that? Jablonski. That is a cat. Kitty. Kitty, it's a little kitten.
There's the kitten. This is Oliver.
I'm gonna bring her. I'm gonna bring Oliver up here so we can see his, so we can enjoy his company. Yeah, look at that little kitten. Look at that little guy. He's so cute. Hey,
He's so
there,
tiny and stuff.
hey, there, widow Oliver.
It's a cat. It's a cat.
Look at the little blue eyes. Is it wait, boy or girl?
It's a boy.
Okay, I like his little blue eyes. It's cute.
Most orange cats are boys. Aw. What, Evan? When are you gonna become a cat dad?
When I finally leave my house, that's when. I would love to have a cat. I want to get a black cat. Want to
Why a
get,
black cat?
huh?
Why a black cat? What makes you interested in getting one of those?
Okay,
I've
so when I was in college, my parents had a black cat. His name was Buddy. And he was like an old cat. He only lived for like a good quarter of the year, like 3/4 of the year. And
He wants to
when he saw that I was new, and he wanted to make me feel welcome, so he became my roommate. He just slept in my bed. He always wake me up by pawing my face. I remember one time I showed up for he used to hang out outside, right? So like explore the neighborhood. And one night I'm in my room. I'm like, I guess Buddy's outside. So I lie down, I watch TV, and he just emerges from my drawer. Like warp pipe style. I'm like, oh, there you are. Then he just jumps in and jumps in my bed. I remember when I used to go to work, he used to follow me in my car and just jump up there, and he wants to go with me. I'm like, I can't. He was my buddy. He wanted to make me feel welcome. He's like, I found a new thing, and it's this guy. Anyway,
Yeah, that was Oliver. We've had it for a week. Ari had to spend $150 on the little shit.
Anyway.
He was having issues that required us to go to that.
Yeah. I mean, my girlfriend has a cat, but it's kind of a brat. Likes to bite and scratch.
Sounds a lot like my cat.
So it's a muffin cat.
Huh?
Keep your eye on Jace. I came back to eat all of his food.
Oh boy, he should be all right.
Just keep resting. I'll keep an eye on him.
Okay.
Anyway, Jablonski, I want to tell you about something me and my girlfriend did a couple of nights ago. We just got back from dinner, right? So we get in the bed. I'm snuggling her. We turn on TV and we spend the entire night watching Disney sing-along songs.
Oh, you poor bastard!
Freaking singing they're watching classic friggin' Disney sing-along songs. We're just singing, they're singing. It was like a nice cozy night. I'm telling you, you need to do it. We got a caller. We got a caller coming up.
We might.
Oh, I also forget. I got this sticker as well too
sick.
from the Pokemon Center. It's a Gengar one.
Okay, we got Riot Nexus in the thing here, and I went
In the thing.
in the thing in the in the ghetto in the ghetto. So like one thing that's really cool is that like yeah we were we were just sitting there watching Disney sing along songs, and it did something. Do you know there's a Mandela effect with the Hi Ho song?
Yeah.
What's the Mandela effect, Jablonski, for the Hi Ho song?
They even have like a pumpkin patch.
I heard about it, but I can't remember off the top of my head what it.
And like people take pictures.
It's off to work we go, I believe.
Yeah, that's it. It's no one sings it right.
Yeah.
It's anyway,
Oh,
it's
and then da.
it's the correct way of saying it. It's home from work we go because they're going home. And the Disney sing along song actually displayed those lyrics. I'm like, confirmed. Anyway, let's get Riot Nexus in here because
But that just means
what?
that just means that's on there though. Not people probably still remember it saying it the other way though.
Apparently not
That's
a lot
all.
of people
That's all
do.
the Mandela.
Probably not a lot of people do, honestly.
But no, that's what I mean. That's the Mandela effect. That just means like people still remember it the other way. Like it's not like disproving what you saw is wrong or anything. It's just right there. They're just rather going like, no, it was this the other way.
Oh, okay.
The same thing with the cornucopia in the Fruit of the Loom underwear.
Proven to be a thing.
Yeah, that was proven to be a thing because a lot of people were right here going, no, it fucking had the cornucopia thing in there, and I was one of those people going like, yeah, it fucking did. I had boxers with those.
Friggin' Riot Nexus is coming on here. We're gonna bring him on here. Welcome, Riot Nexus. You're on Ants.
I don't know what's going on between what happened Disney. I just heard someone about Disney and watch along and musical.
Yeah, we were watching. Me and my girlfriend were spending our night in her bed watching, singing Disney sing along songs, videos, watching the old stuff. You know, where friggin' Mr. Smee's an owl.
Ah, I see. Okay, that makes sense.
He's a youngin.
Yeah, what are you, Riot Nexus? Are you like a teenager or like 10?
When I got introduced by Disney, or
Present age.
No, like just your age.
The OC with the
21.
pacifier is kind of getting me. It's kind of throwing me off. I mean, if you're into that stuff, you do you. I don't care. Just it's just kind of confusing me.
Yeah, you're the only one who knows about it, but Cruiser, Kuma, and Tubonsky didn't see it.
What?
So yeah, I'm 21. I turned 21 already from last month.
All right, let's give him
So
a drink.
you're a youngin.
It's a good thing, man. And I
My
forgot
little
about.
sister's older than you.
Please excuse me, my friggin'
What?
memory's not that good. But in the meantime, that's great. Cruiser is gonna buy you your first drink.
Oh, if we meet, yeah, sure.
Yeah, he'll send it to
soda.
you. Cruiser, buy him a Pepsi and send it to him.
No, what I would do, and I do this for probably quite a few people, is if he wants a drink, I'll make him a drink.
Oh, I kind of.
Whether he remembers what happened the night that we gave him the drink or not is completely up to his body.
Okay, this is the first time drinking a beer talk. I'm not sure what kind of beer.
My friend, no. It would be a concoction mixed of vodka, probably a bit of tequila, and just for my own personal amusement, Mad Dog.
Oh God, why? Here's some words to live by. Always remember, beer is shit.
I know two things, but the last one I don't get it.
That is
Dog
well, actually it would be Mad Dog, and I'd also mix Bacardi 151 in there just because. No, I have a designated sober person story on that one.
My only tips are, beers are shit. Don't believe anybody that says otherwise. If you have to acquire a taste for drinking piss, so be it. There's something more wrong with you than
Here.
if you have to If you have to acquire the taste for drinking piss, there's something more to you than it says about an alcoholic.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
anybody who enjoys drinking
The following message has been issued by, alright, this one was issued by me. Has anyone seen my sock? It's blue with red stripes. Last time I saw it was yesterday when I got back home from work. Yay, I have a job. When I'm not the mascot for this dumb show, I'm selling donuts. And by selling donuts, I of course mean me and my colony are moving donuts to our anthill to feel our queen or something. Look, just because I'm an ant doesn't mean I don't get cold. I need my socks. I can work with only 5. So if anyone sees a tiny blue sock with red stripes, please call me. If you're looking for a way to get started, then I recommend that you move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building, get inside a sturdy structure, and or stay away from windows for your protection. I don't know why I recommend you to do that, but it's what all these other alerts have said to do, so I guess it works. Find my fucking sock. We now return to our regular program.
In here.
Yeah, I remember one
Uh,
time,
um,
I think I told you this one story. So I was at me and Bruce were in this con in Alabama. I forgot what it was, which one it was, but like we were bored, right? So they were having a charitable burlesque show afterwards, right?
Oh
And
wait, this.
so there was an open bar. I went there and I got friggin' buzzed out on Jack and Cokes. Or no, it wasn't even Jack and Cokes, it was just Jack's, right? So
Mm,
Bruce is there doing his thing. He's making balloons for the sidelines. He's being himself. And first of all, the the burlesque show is hosted by Jason Marsden. And
Max Goop?
yep, Max Goose himself is hosting a burlesque show, and he's wearing the greatest outfit I've ever seen. I couldn't take pictures of it because they wouldn't allow. So I'm
ah.
freaking buzzed out of my mind. We're all like rooting on the people there, and I'm over there with Bruce's balloon pump, just pumping it like crazy because I have no idea what I'm doing. So the next morning, we were at our station. He's vending. I'm videotaping him, and Carrie Means passes by. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I was there last night." I'm like, "Yeah, I saw you." He's like, "Yeah, you're the guy that was pumping the balloon pump like crazy." And I'm like, "Oh fuck."
Oh my
He
god.
probably does, Cruiser. He probably doesn't even remember this story, but like, he was a guy. I was worried. I'm like, "Oh crap, did I make a jackass of myself last night? I got to go do some apologizing." So James Marsden is like, "I didn't see anything. It's fine."
I still
I
remember
see.
I still remember when we went to MetroCon and they were doing some sort of like Animal Crossing's burlesque show,
That
and
wasn't
the
MetroCon. That
host,
was Omni Expo, and I love that story.
I remember like the host goes like, "Who's ready for boobies?" And the whole crowd goes, "Yay! Who's ready for penis?" And then Evan goes, "Maybe."
Oh my god.
Okay, I got a story for that. First of all, Riot, thank you for joining us tonight.
Before I go, I want to say something to you guys.
Yes,
Happy Easter to you too.
Have you heard the word troublesome?
I
Yes.
know. Yeah, I know. Cruiser's the definition of it.
No, 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 not troublesome. Troublesome.
I know. Cruiser's the
No.
definition for it.
No, I mean
I'm
like
sorry.
Chobble. Troublesome, not trouble.
Yeah, I know.
Trouble.
Cruiser's the definition of it.
Oh, you heard of the word troublesome?
Yes, I'm. You're missing the point here.
I was trying to make a joke about it, but sure.
No,
Okay.
tell me what is it?
How trouble are you guys feeling today?
How chubble? All the
Yeah, how
chubs.
trouble.
So much chub that the fish is jealous.
How about you, Chris? How trouble are you today?
None whatsoever.
Kuma, how trouble are you today?
little
last one. Jablonski, how trouble are you today?
Saves little Doritos.
I have no idea.
Okay. That's it for me. All right. Thanks for guys for having me again. I'll see you guys later then. Okay.
Peace.
Why do I feel like we just stepped into something that we're not going to realize we stepped into like later? Anyway, so I actually told my mom that story when we were at the Animal Crossing burlesque show, right? So I only go to burlesque shows if they're for charity events, right? And the Animal Crossing one was you had to donate, you bid to choose your dancer. So I'm assuming you, Jablonski and Kuma, you've played Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
So I bid the highest amount by throwing in $10, and I got to choose from the cup. So I am so a little fun fact here. My mom likes to play it too, so she knows a good majority of the characters from like city folk at the earliest. Um and I reach in there and I pull up. He has the microphone to my face, and I open the paper and I read it. I look at the dancer name and I'm like, oh dear Lord, help me, Brewster. I tell this to my mom. She pulls over and laughs at my face, like, oh my God, no. I'm like, yeah, he had the coffee mug and everything, I'm just saying in the audience, like, what is he gonna do with that mug? What is he gonna do with the mug? And he's just dancing around the mug. You will believe someone can do a burlesque dance to it with a coffee mug. Even if it is a
I remember there was Guillaume, I'm not familiar with Animal Crossing, but there was the one guy who I guess was cosplaying as the raccoon, and he
is that a
danced
raccoon?
to whatever. The point is that he danced to "If You Want to Take a Ride with Me" by Nelly.
Nice. Yeah,
Nice.
he's under the impression that Tom Nook is a raccoon, even though his real animal species is literally in his name.
As if I care.
You probably should.
Girl,
To,
the Animal Crossing guy.
Nook.
Tom Nook, man.
Yeah, Tom Nook, the Tanuki, which
I like Tom Nook.
which are raccoons. You do know that, Evan, right?
No, I did not actually. Thanks for the education.
Yeah, so I don't. So I'm really right here wondering why are you
Are they raccoons?
bashing? Yeah, that's what Tanukis are.
I did not know that. I always thought they were some sort of weird.
Hold on.
What?
He said, hold on to something."
Yeah, Tanukis basically are Japanese raccoons.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they were like this whole time. I thought they were like ferrets. I know it's really stupid because I don't know. Did I mention how dumb I am? I think I have.
Do you
Hello.
not bother looking shit up at least? That's all. Like that's all it takes. Because like even when I was curious on what a tanuki was, I was right there going like, what is a tanuki? Because there's a whole fucking lore on those
Oh
motherfuckers.
yeah, I know about the bit about the pockets.
Yeah. You mean they're nut sacks?
Yeah,
They're
I
not
know.
pockets.
Yeah, I know. That was the point of the joke with the.
I don't know what part are you talking about.
Oh,
We ain't PG-13 here.
I know. You know what I'm referencing though, right, Pompoko?
No, yeah, but it's not just that either. It's like literally just the whole lore of it in general. Like,
Oh yeah, there's a lot of lore to the Tanuki with the them turning into
yeah,
statues or like changing into other people. It's like crazy.
yeah, they can also use it to fly.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Them parachute all over the place.
Yep.
Which animal has the
So
best nutsack? It's the Tanuki.
so they're parachuting nutsacks.
Yep.
Yeah.
They
That
can hide things in them too. That is their whole weird lore about them.
Yep.
They can turn into people, they can turn into statues, they can use their nutsacks to hide
That is
coins,
awesome,
mostly
man.
money,
I don't know what he said.
and they can use them to paraglide.
you're
Dude,
giving Steve ideas.
dude, that's fucking. I don't know what you're talking about, Chris. I think that's fucking
If it doesn't,
awesome.
nah,
If I could use
nah, if
my
it doesn't
balls,
involve shit, he's not
if I could
into
use
it.
my balls to fly, that would be awesome, man.
Steve was mainly a shit guy.
Yeah, I saw his bucket list comedy special. That was so disgusting.
I think I told this
The
chick.
guy,
I think I told this to Cruiser. There's a Japanese festival held in the springtime called the Kanamara Matsuri, which
Oh
is
yeah.
a dick festival in Japan. But I think I
Oh yeah.
but Cruiser, before you say anything there, they have one thing they'll fall back. In English, the name is actually kind of badass. It's like if we're gonna have a penis festival, we're gonna give it the best badass name. Festival of the Steel Phallus.
That sounds like a concert ninja sex party would headline.
It does actually. I've always wanted to go to one of those, like a Japanese like Bonadori or like a festival or something
Yes,
like
Steel Panther.
that. I've always
I
wanted to.
wanted to go to a festival over there in general, but
Oh yeah.
couldn't. I did. I did find like this one area that was doing. It was some sort of festival, I guess. It looked like it was just a children's festival or something, but they did have little stalls set up that had like the little games you can play where
With the paper lanterns and
similar. Yeah, well, not really those, but similar to how we have that the goldfish toss thing.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Like a little carnival kind of deal.
So yeah, so in Japan they have something where it's similar to that, as in like you win a fish, but the object of it is that you get a paper a yeah a paper scoop or a paper netted scoop kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the idea is for you to is like you got to scoop up a fish as fast as you can before your net dissolves or
Oh
before the
my,
fish can get away.
that is actually pretty clever. I like that.
Yeah, it's really fun because like it's the whole idea is like patience on how to like try and get the fish and everything.
Oh yeah, of course.
I didn't do it myself because like I think it was more like for children at this time
Oh yeah.
because like everything looked like it was all meant like just for children to have fun at
Oh yeah, of
because like
course.
they were having children ride around in like this little. I couldn't really take a picture of it because that's kind of weird.
Oh yeah, of course. But yeah, but
Yeah,
yes.
they were riding around in like this little like a little train kind of thing.
Haha. And I'm guessing the train looked
Uh,
really adorable.
yeah, like almost not Thomas the Train looking, but like almost kind of in a similar style of it, but
Oh yeah.
more pristine looking. It looked very nice, like because it
Nice.
was like a very long one, but it was like so small, so they're just right there going like, yee.
Yeah. I liked how, but yeah, like I've always wanted to go to one
Pretty
of
fun.
those, just a festival or like just a regular Bonadori. I would love to go to see performances there, joining the fun.
I kind of did have a chance to go to one, but I missed it because I found out there was going to be one in the area that we're in, like a small festival that they were going to have by the river that I was walking by.
Nice.
But I think we ended up staying out too late or something.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, like I would totally like do that. Just get the kimono and everything or whatever. You know.
Yeah, you can find a place to do like a whole rental one.
Cool. I mean, I've always wanted to get one at like Epcot, just one of those mock ones. Or whether or not they're authentic, I don't know. But like, yeah, it's really cool. I like doing that there. Like one thing, I think Bruce, when he went to Japan, he was part of this group, this tour group. He joined this tour group. I think it was called like Team Tanuki or something.
Mm.
And one thing he said he noted was like, yeah, we liked learning about the culture there, but they actually were really interested in the American culture a lot. Like we were showing him some of the stuff, but like he brought a little balloon bag with him, and he like made him a little balloon dog, and they were really fascinated by how cool it was because they did him a lot there, apparently.
No, yeah, they were very fascinated whenever I was telling them about my culture and everything because yeah, they were right there going like they have no idea what a Native American is half the time.
It's
Oh,
nice.
yeah, because if you say Native American, they probably think cruiser.
Cruiser, I apologize. You're being the butt of every joke tonight. I apologize.
Come with me to a concert and I'll call it even.
Oh wow, you're gonna buy me a ticket to a concert?
Perhaps.
I would love you to buy
I
me a
feel
ticket.
I feel like there are just different. I feel like they have different ways on how they would categorize Americans. like how we would categorize like Asians in general, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I feel like I would say like describe your typical American. Chances are they're not gonna really think of me, honestly.
No, they would not.
They they probably think more you three.
Or mainly Cruiser, the guy who wears what looks like an American flag on his shirt.
And then if I were to say like, okay, describe nerd American, then yeah, like something like that.
Find it funny because like me and Bruce when we went to Omni Expo that same remember Sawakato Cruiser?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think you already know the story. We met this pop star at Omni Expo who did a lot of anime openings and like a lot of original stuff there, who's like huge in Japan. She did like a small concert at this small anime convention. And her name was Sawakato. And Bruce went to Japan and they just happened to bump into each other. It was fucking crazy. They went to a karaoke bar. It was nuts. But like yeah, the shit, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, like the area must have been beautiful, like with the area there. Like what was the like can you describe again what what the town was like? Was it like just like a regular tip? I know it was like a regular rural town, but like what was there anything that stood out about it or anything like that? Or like
Nothing really specific. I mean, there was this one area. It was about I want to say maybe a 6 minute walk, probably like the same. Yeah, probably like a 6 minute walk. It, I called it Mockingbird Alley because it had these two little signs that at the top of it had the like what I assume look like mockingbirds of sorts.
nice.
And yeah, it was just like a little alley that had shops. Yeah, just had like variety of shops and bars and places to eat as well too. So it was
Sweet.
really nice. That's where I was going drinking at a bar down that alley.
Oh my gosh. What's it like partying in Japan at the bars?
Pretty interesting, just because like the place I found, it was called the Bro Bar. So
The bro
yeah,
bar.
yeah, the Bro Bar. Like I was like,
Nice.
yeah, I was just like, not bad. Like it's pretty cool. Like just because I found it like during the day whenever I was walking around, and the only thing that stood out to me is like, yeah, it said Bro Bar, but it also said shop bar, but also karaoke and darts.
Nice.
And then whenever we first or the first day I was there and just like doing random karaoke with them,
Oh my God. That must have
I
been cool,
I
man.
found out that karaoke was actually free over there or at
Nice.
the bar. Yeah. So whenever the others came by and started going, they were either going like, oh shit, it's free, damn nice.
How'd you do?
Because yeah, I did pretty okay, somewhat decently. I did some of the Japanese ones because like they were like until I was just like, oh y'all have one I could type in for Americans, yay.
What'd you sing?
Uh, cheerleader by damn, I forgot what the guy's name is, but some Disney songs.
Oh, nice.
They kind of knew a lot of Disney songs.
Oh yeah, I've heard it's a shame you didn't get to go to the Disney park there. I heard it's really good.
Yeah, well I mean like the others did again, it's just that I didn't want to be staying long in a country that much.
That's fine. Are the others still there
Yeah,
or did
like
they head back home?
oh they should be coming back today and everything.
Uh,
I believe Erica said that they landed back in uh, Canada earlier, so they should be coming back in America in a bit.
nice.
I'm surprised nobody was karaoke to Let's Go.
Oh, why? You want to go to Japan? I want to see you karaoke to Retsuko.
Okay, sure.
Give me your best Retsuko song, quickly. Give me a short snippet. No, wait, hold on. No, let's hold that thought. I'm gonna go over here to the main cam. I'm gonna put you in center screen just so I can hear Cruiser sing Retsuko for everybody. Wait, sound good? Good. Okay, everybody, I give you the concert cruiser singing you some Let's Go.
Dude, I want to take voice lessons so I can learn how to scream like
Scream
that.
it. I don't like it.
So, BabsCon for next year, they announced their dates.
Oh, really?
Oh, nice.
Nice.
No guess though.
No, just the dates.
God, I'm like debating whether or not to submit myself to that or not. I'm like plumb broke right now, so yeah. Unless somebody wants to give me a loan of like $10,000 with no plans for repayment, I'm game.
No.
Uh,
But anyways, I have so I was trying to say this earlier, but we got caught up in a different conversation. But yeah, the story with me and Bacardi 151, I was designated sober person, and it was me and originally like 3 other friends. We were going out we were celebrating someone's birthday. I'm not that much of a drinker. I'll drink when I want to, but most of the time I don't.
Hmm.
So we hit up a bar, meet up with another friend, and he was like, "Hey, let's take shots of Bacardi 151." Back in my mind, I'm like, this could go one of two ways. I'm gonna still just be the designated sober person and at least have the the mentality of keep them out of most trouble. So we bar hop. It's
Sick.
like 4 bars later. You guys have. I guarantee at least one of you has seen a really exhausted toddler before,
Oh,
where they kind of, where they're kind of like, oh, they get kind of grumpy.
I've seen all the varieties.
Yeah, try doing that with 4 grown ass adults, wrangling them all together,
Who's can relate?
because that was what they were like. They were like 4 extremely tired toddlers, except they were drunk.
The following message is being issued by civil authorities. It's been reported that dogs have been running rampant throughout the neighborhood. The last known incident took place during a party that was bopping. Everyone seemed to be having a ball, but when the fellas started name calling, the women were shouting, "Who let the dogs out?" If you are in the local area, try to hide all the bones you have. As they say, a dodgy is nothing if they don't have a bone. Until then, we have to ask, who let the dogs out? Who? Civil authorities have also recommended that you move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building, get inside a sturdy structure, and/or stay away from windows for your protection. We now return to our regular program.
Shut everything off, shut everything up, lock up for the night. Went back to the apartment, back to the apartment, which was like a block away. I come back the next morning.
Oof.
They were all still asleep. The only exception with one of them didn't even bother trying to get up to get to like the toilet that was in the building, or a trash can. Decided that his styrofoam takeout box was good enough to just go.
Was it good enough?
I'm guessing so, because he probably felt, because it looks like he fell back asleep for a good bit.
What'd you have to
We
do?
all
Like make
went.
sure they were like
We
sleeping on
after
their
they all
sides?
sobered up enough. After they all sobered up enough, we went out for pho.
We went out for fuck.
No pho.
I thought you said fuck, and I'm like, what?
I've actually had that stuff homemade. It is fucking amazing.
Oh my God. I was going through my text recently, and I found 2 drunk texts I sent, one to my mom, one to my girlfriend. I forgot what one my girlfriend said, but there was one specific. It was on New Year's Eve, 2019, and I'm saying like to my, I forgot what I said to her the lead, and she's like, "Evan, are you okay?" And the next thing I said to her is just, "If people were afraid of Obama, would that make them Baracknophobic?" And she's like, "I guess." How much have you had to drink today? I'm like, this thing is just gibberish, and I'm like, she's like, okay, you're home, just don't kill anybody or something. Word for word from my mom up in the north. That was actually something my mom and I did. I went up when I went up to Mizukan with Bruce in like 2 years ago. I drove up there, and me and my mom we were in her condo at Chrisfield, Virginia, which is like a place in the middle of nowhere, right? All we did
Yeah.
was just hang out in that friggin' condo, sleep in until like noon, and just drink. We sat there. All we did, I don't remember what we did. Like there was a Labor Day celebration the one day. We just sat in the balcony and watched fireworks, and the next day we just started watching YouTube, and it ended up watching random claymated shows. So the first thing we watched was Davy and Goliath, and then the rest of the night we just watched Gumby, trying to figure out what was going on in the shorts.
Yeah, one of my what I did growing up was I went to one of my friends. He used to go to youth group,
Oh, really?
and yeah, and he would invite me for the sole purpose of just not being there alone. Now, people that know me well enough know that I'm well. I recently discovered a term for this was Chadnostic. Don't know, don't care.
Chadnastic.
But I really don't care for a lot of that stuff. It's like if you do it, fine, that's awesome. More power to you. Me, it just doesn't matter. Anyways, um, there's I got quite a few stories from those. One of them was we were doing a all-nighter, one of the all-nighter things
I hate
that they
those.
did, and what we and what we did was we just had Power Rangers playing, and we would just riff on it and just have
Sick. I love that idea.
just riff off of Power Rangers,
Yeah, there you go. Booze and power.
which is not hard to do.
Yeah, I get you.
Um,
Want to come over to my house for
and
some Netflix and Goldar?
one of the other things that we did, I got invited to
Netflix and Zed.
go to a Six Flags for one of their Christian events. It was myself, my friend, one of my friends, which you guys will probably be meeting next year.
Nice.
Um, a couple other friends, and one person named John. Now, we were we were just kind of fucking around, going through like booths and whatnot they had set out at the camping area. Essentially, had like a whole bunch of like Christian stuff to sell and whatnot. We came across this Jesus doll, and one of the things that one of the things they did was quote one of the stuff from the book of John. However, we didn't have to go the full way. We just had to say John, 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 John,
I'm
just to
picturing.
annoy the one,
To
just to
annoy
enjoy
what?
the one friend, to annoy the one friend.
Oh my god. I'm.
One of the other things that happened was it was towards the end of the day. I wanted to get something, but I didn't want any of the Christian stuff.
Ooh.
So I found a Black Label Society blanket with a doll on it. No, this, this was the funniest shit to this day. So I got to see the Newsboys live.
Nice.
Yeah, the drummer was like on the pedestal that it went like 90 degrees and spun around and all that shit.
Ah, sick.
So I had this Black Label Society blanket out in the middle of this fucking concert. The looks I got were priceless.
Only you.
Yep.
Thanks for the goofy voice. I don't know. I don't know what's funnier, seeing you at that concert, you and your buddies watching Power Rangers, and you try to sing the 3 million bottles of slime on the wall song with Zordon.
No, but what we one of the other things that we did, and it's not really a huge deal, we would go to the campsite shopping area. Essentially it's a glorified gas station or
Oh,
convenience
nice.
store. We got like 3-liter bottles of soda and a straw. That was our drink for the day.
Cool. Cruiser. So
What?
Kuma's told an alcohol story. I've told an alcohol story. Jablonski's told an alcohol story. You have to tell an alcohol story now.
No.
I know you're not much of a drinker, but come on, you gotta talk about alcohol story. It doesn't even need to be about you. You can tell them that story about what happened when I was at Mississippi, how I got one of my kidneys tattooed.
No. Uh, my older sister went up to New York for our cousin's wedding.
Cool.
She was the maid of honor. So what they did is that they took a dartboard that had like all these different drinks on it, threw a dart at it, and whatever it landed on, that'd be the drink they would get for when they went bar hopping.
I love that idea.
So they go, and the drink they landed on was what's called a slow, comfortable screw against the wall.
What? Okay.
Yeah. So they go from one bar to the other to the other to the other. My sister is getting hammered. But they weren't IDing people at the door.
That's just
And
rude.
she was, which she was, a bit underage. And then suddenly gets to the last bar, she is just sloth, and she just goes bursting through the door, past the guy checking ID, and then she climbs up to the bar and goes, "I'll have a fast hard fuck against the door, please." And the poor bartender is like, "Honey, are you okay?" And she wakes up the next morning, hungover. She gets to the rehearsals to see that the bartender was the best man.
Oh dear. I'm picturing all of this happening and you just standing in the background just watching this.
Oh no, I wasn't there.
Oh my god. Oh, Cruiser. When we were at Mississippi, I think I was me. We were celebrating our victory at the balloon sculpture, right? Which, by the way,
Okay.
13 feet, good stuff. Bruce submitted it to Guinness. We're gonna be waiting for results in like the next couple of months. I'll keep you guys posted. Might throw a party, but we decided to celebrate our victory. So since we were near Tennessee, we were able to get this stuff, Old Smoky, except it was the mint chocolate chip flavor. This is that flavor I think I tried recommending to you, Kuma, when you were visiting North. But I found a bottle of that, and I knew it was popular because it was the last one. So we got that and we celebrated, and we just drank the entire bottle within a span of 20 minutes. We drank shots of Old Smoky whiskey in 20 minutes, a whole bottle. We're in the room buzzed like crazy, and I started like texting Cruiser. What did I say to you? I got one of my I think it was like I got one of my can you help me with something that's like weird? And he's like, "Okay." I'm like, "I got one of my kidneys tattooed. Is it normal to me of me to be pissing blue?"
Oh yeah, I remember.
Did you know I was buzzed?
Honestly, I figured you were just pranking me.
I wasn't well, I wasn't, but but yeah, like you were still like friggin' you were like you sent me a result. Like if you're pissing blue, and first of all, I didn't expect there to be a result.
WebMD.
If you don't know what I was referring to, that was a joke from the frat boy aliens.
See, when you were saying this, I was picturing an episode of Scrubs where they were looking for a patient's urine sample. It was left outside.
This episode.
Yeah, and turns out it turned purple. So I'm thinking like, wait, was this like a real medical thing?
I was looking at Cruiser and I thought he was gonna catch on. I'm like, do I need to call a taxi back to Carnivorous Stump Planet or whatever it was called? Oh
No,
my!
you got it right. That's what it was called.
Was it Carnivorous Tree Planet or Carnivorous Stump Planet? I can't remember.
You have a stump monster planet.
Carnivorous Stump Monster Planet. Then again, I don't know why they would send him there. He would be fine since he's not a stump and they're not like friggin'. Oh no, it's
Well,
carnivore. I thought it said cannibal.
I'm pretty sure they revoked his organ donor card and replaced it with a hazardous waste decal.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my dad owns a dealership. I'm like,
Okay, here's something. Okay, uh, when I first started working at Walmart when I was a little kid, this was long before you guys.
oh yeah, of
Uh,
course.
I was helping a customer in electronics department, and he said he was looking for some TV for his second house. I go, second house? What do you do? And he goes, I own the dealership. And I start laughing. He goes, "What's so funny?" And I tell him about Aqua Teen Hunger Force and how the one guy's only pickup line is my dad owns the dealership.
Owns a
And he
dealership.
goes, "Yeah, that's usually how it goes."
You got confirmation. His dad owned dealership. Oh my god. I wanted to know if one thing I should have asked Carrie when we had him on is like, is all that Japanese that friggin' Travis was saying actually authentic, or was that like friggin' just gibberish? We should have asked Kuma to do that when he was in Japan, like go up and say some guys like Toka Jabanjo and this or like
Oh,
whatever.
Evan,
What?
I forgot to mention.
What?
I actually, my fiance and I actually have got each other Easter baskets.
Oh, tell me about them.
Ha! Gay.
Kiss it, spank it. Talk about the Easter baskets.
So let's see. She got a new Squishmallow. You can blame me for two of her addictions.
A squishmallow?
That she loves Squishmallows now, and she loves Dorables, the little Disney Dorables.
You're adorables.
Uh, I also got her some candy
Yeah.
and the Bulbasaur model kit that she's been wanting.
Oh yeah, of course.
I got candy and it was a Godzilla Kong mystery figure.
Go on.
I got the new monster they got for that movie.
Nice. But did she get you the final five? Oh wait, I forgot to hold on. Okay, yeah, I do. Oh damn it, I did it again. Welcome everybody to the Final Five, where we talk about Final Five things, Final Five stuff. This week, I'm gonna start off with Kuma the Sleepy because Kuma the Sleepy has been sleeping an entire flight, and I think he's amazing. So, Kuma the Sleepy, your time begins. Let me just get it set up here. Now.
Yay! Oh, I'm happy to be back in the States. Not really, it fucking sucks here. It sucks here. I miss the politeness. I miss the good air.
Good hair.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's nice being back home, but yeah, I kind of liked it more over there. It was so nice, so fun, so interesting. The next time I go, I might stay longer, but Yeah, being back home, I've just been playing video games. I've been playing the new Dragon's Dogma 2 and having fun with that. So much fun. Other than that, nothing much. I'm gonna try and like decorate the bag bit and fix it up. But yep, other than that, that's about it.
Right on time. All right, next up, we will be getting us some Jablansky in here, because Jablansky is going to be his Jablansky self. Jablansky, your time begins as soon as I get the clock right. Now.
I really got nothing going on. It's just been school, work, school, work. I do have conventions coming up, so that will be something. Next month I got a convention I'm going to. June I got one I'm going to. August I got one I'm going to. I might be going to one in September, October. Just depends on who's gonna be there. Or I might just go because it's a dirt cheap convention. Dude, when a convention costs like $10 to get into. But anyways, but yeah, between that, wedding stuff, and yada yada yada.
Time! All right, my turn.
Okay, take motherfucking drugs.
Nope, your time's up, buddy. You wasted it and you squandered it. My turn. So, let's begin here. Here, my time begins now. That's my contribution. Thank you. Next up, his last one is the Concert Cruiser. Hopefully ignoring the fact that I just did that now, because I don't know what it was either, so yeah.
All right. Well, I got a con coming up next month as well.
I didn't say
going to
go!
God damn it, dude.
Okay, go.
Well, I got a con next month as well. I'll be going to Spookala, but just for a day. There's only a few people's autographs I want. One of them being Wayne Knight from Jurassic Park. I got some things for him to sign. Like I got this poster here from Universal Studios. I'm pretty tempted to have him write down. See, look, he's getting Wayne Knight's signature. See, nobody cares. And I also got this. I guess this is like Universal's answers to Funko. And it looks cool, and I want to have him write, "No wonder you're all extinct," because this is the dinosaur that eats him. And we even got one guy coming in from Stranger Things who played this guy. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to have him sign this frame. And put the selfie of me and him in it. But other than that, Evan has the lines for Hoof Rock. I'm aware that this might actually cost a bit, so after the stream, he's going to teach me some ways that can help save some money. And
Time.
I've also been. God damn it.
Hey, 1 minute, man. That's the thing there. But no, that was a good stream tonight. I like talking to you guys. Thank you very much for your time, everybody here. We'll see you next week when we do things, and I'm going to end this night with Kuma the Sleepy. He's Kuma's quote of the week. With that said, thanks again. We'll be back later. We're gonna end this with our usual stuff of Kuma's quote of the week. See ya. Happy Easter, and I hope you enjoyed our April Fool's episode.
Yay! Yeah. Anyway, so coming back from Japan, I wanted to look up what is a common quote or saying they use, I guess. The only thing I found was something that goes "Nana kurobi ya oki," which in is the best equivalent to this is "Don't give up, don't give in." And yeah, this is usually just used for encouragement and everything like that. So Yay! So don't give up, don't give in. And from all of us here at Ants, I'm tired. Good night.
It's the end of the show, so don't.
What is an emergency anymore? Are they real? Are they fake? Are we causing them? Where is my sanity? Is it gone forever? Why do I keep doing the show? Why is it that every year I do an April Fool's prank, nobody cares? Will I ever get that lucky break? Are things going to get worse? Please help me find my sanity. Without it I am but the lone voice of a mascot for a show barely watched by all. I try to entertain you the best I can. But in the end all you people ever want is horses and jokes. What about me, huh? Have you ever once thought about me and my sanity? Have you? No. Please, where's my sanity? 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 Where's my sanity?